What is up, hockey fans? Welcome back to the channel. Grab a coffee and get comfortable because today we need to talk about an absolute beauty of a day for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The draft lottery drama's over, the rebuild is officially in motion, and the #1 overall pick is in the building. And let me tell you, the way they announced it, you couldn't script it better yourself. We're breaking down the Justin Bieber moment, the captain's welcome, and most importantly, the generational talent from the Yukon who is now a Toronto Maple Leaf. Let's get right into it. So, let's set the scene. It's draft night. The Toronto Maple Leafs are on the clock with the first overall pick. The tension in that arena is thicker than a February blizzard. And suddenly, out walks Justin Bieber. Yeah, you heard me right, the Biebs. Now, if you follow hockey, you know he's a massive, die-hard Leafs fan. He was probably more nervous up there than the guys in the front office. He steps up to the mic, and instead of just reading some generic corporate script, he drops the name Gavin McKenna.
Mr. McKenna, we would like to draft you to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The place absolutely explodes. It was electric. But they didn't even stop there. Right after the pick was made official, the Jumbotron fired up a video message from the captain himself, Auston Matthews, welcoming Gavin to the Six. It was a massive hockey card moment. You could just feel the shift in the air that night. The Leaf is changing, buddies, and the vibes in Toronto are pretty damn good right now.
Thanks, JB. Gavin, welcome to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
So, who is this kid they just handed the franchise to? Gavin McKenna. He's an 18-year-old left winger out of Whitehorse, Yukon. Now, for those of you who aren't great at Canadian geography, the Yukon is way up north. It's rugged, it's cold, and it doesn't exactly produce a ton of NHL superstars. In fact, McKenna just made history as the very first player from the Yukon to be drafted #1 overall. What an absolute honor for his hometown. But don't let the small-town background fool you. This kid is an absolute game breaker. He chose to play for Penn State in the NCAA, which was a brilliant move to develop his game against older, bigger men. And as a true freshman, he put up a ridiculous 51 points. Scouts are raving about him. He's got elite vision, his hands are like silk, and he knows how to find the top shelf. But what I love is that he doesn't just dangle through the neutral zone looking for highlight reels. He plays a smart, heavy game. He goes to the dirty areas, he battles along the boards, and he plays with an edge. He's the complete package, and he's got that quiet, humble, small-town charm that the Toronto fan base is just gonna eat up. But let's keep it real for a second. We need to talk about why the Leafs have this pick. Look, last season was, well, it was a dump truck. Finishing dead last in the Atlantic Division and missing the playoffs, that stung. It really did. The core had been stuck in that first-round exit loop for years. The system wasn't working, and the fan base was getting restless. Enter General Manager John Chayka. When he took over, his mandate from the ownership was crystal clear. Blow it up and rebuild the right way. No more Band-Aid solutions, no more trading away first-round picks just to patch a hole for one more playoff run. He needed a true cornerstone. Drafting McKenna is the ultimate down payment on the future. Chayka is trying to build a sustainable culture here, and bringing in a kid with McKenna's work ethic and elite skill set is exactly how you flip the script. It's not just about adding a scorer, it's about changing the identity of the room. So, what does this mean for the future? Imagine the offensive firepower. You pair McKenna's youthful energy and elite playmaking with the veteran presence of Auston Matthews and the rest of the core, and suddenly you've got a terrifyingly good lineup for the next decade. For us as fans, this is what it's all about. It's easy to get cynical when your team keeps breaking your heart every spring. But today, you just gotta be a kid again. The hype train isn't just leaving the station, buddies, it's doing 100 down the 401. We aren't just hoping for a wildcard spot anymore, we are building a juggernaut. All right, that's the breakdown on the biggest day in Toronto hockey in a long time. What do you think of the McKenna pick? Do you think he's the guy to finally bring the cup back to the Six? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. I read all of them, and I love chatting with you guys. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and smash that like button. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next deep dive. Until next time, keep your stick on the ice, stay warm out there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!